Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel on this glorious spring day. Absolutely beautiful day, oh my goodness. You know, last week we had 3 very wet and very cold days, and we were all thinking, but it's the end of winter, why is it doing it now? We had such a mild winter, but do you know what? It doesn't matter, because that was then and this is now. So yesterday was our Father's Day, yesterday was Sunday, which was a beautiful, glorious day. And today's another beautiful, glorious day. Just blue sky, light breeze. It's just as warm as toast out there. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. My favourite time of year. The only problem is that, you know, summer's coming. That always takes a little tiny bit of edge off the spring. But it is beautiful. And I'm wearing sandals, so how good is that? I've had boots and socks on until yesterday, and now I'm in sandals and I'm not cold. So I love that. Now, it is Monday morning. Well, it's Monday afternoon, strictly speaking, because it's almost 12:25, midday. It's taken me till now to get through everything that I had to get done this morning, and I just wanted to come on and just quickly say hello, to let you know I'm here, and to show you these bonnets on Pippa and Jonty. These are the ones that I did show in my bonnet video, and as a result of that, Sue Drinkwater asked if I could show these bonnets specifically. So these actually are 2 of my most favourite bonnets in my bonnet collection. Although when I actually look at my bonnet collection, I have so many favourites. But I just love these bonnets. They are made of they're 100% cotton. They're not stretchy. They're just a beautiful cotton fabric, and they have a waffle weave to them, and they're plain white. And they are stitched in, I think, 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, yes. So there's seams, not just from side to side, but there are intermediate seams that make the bonnets fit the baby's little faces absolutely perfectly. That's why I love them so much. Plus I love the waffle texture. I love fabric that has a texture like seersucker, or this waffle, or even like a fine pinwheel cord, like corduroy. I just love it. So this is especially for Sue Drinkwater, so she could see these bonnets. I hope these are the correct ones, Sue. I think these are the ones you wanted to see. If they're not, let me know, and I'll put different bonnets on them if I can figure out which ones you meant, but I'm pretty sure it was these ones. So they're just lying together in my pram, in my doll size Silver Cross pram. This is the one that I've had for a year or 2. It's not the brand new one that I just picked, well, the brand new second-hand one that I picked up at our doll show. That's more like, it's probably got the same width body, but because it's a full-size pram. But it's a different shape to this classic pram that you're looking at. Well, you're actually looking at the babies, aren't you? Anyway, so I put them together in the pram just for a change, and I think they look adorable. They're both in, I guess you could call these little things pram suits, I don't know. They're both in a knitted outfit, and Jonty's is in blue, and it's a little knitted top, which we will call a jumper, and there's some beautiful delicate white lace trim around the cuffs and around the hem, and then he's got a frill collar in white as well, and there are little leggings in the same knitted, I think it's wool that he's wearing. I think both of their outfits are wool as opposed to acrylic. Yes, so the feet are covered and he's cosy and warm. I actually dressed him when it was freezing cold a couple of days ago, but I don't think he's overdressed. The house is still fairly cool inside, so I think this is probably how you might dress a real baby in this type of weather. So his is just that pale baby blue. It could also go on a girl because it's got that beautiful, delicate kind of frilly knitted lace around the edges, and a frill collar, so it could easily go for a girl or a boy. And Pippa is wearing a similar knitted outfit in grey. I mean, similar in that it's just a 2-piece outfit. There are some tiny embroidered flowers on the front in the same grey, so they're hard to see, but they're there. and she has a white frill collar that has a little bit of a tiny bit of a grey sort of picot trim, like in a slightly darker grey. Did I just say that? I don't know. Anyway, trim around that neck in a sort of a crocheted trim. And then she's got a little pattern on the feet of her pants, just on the foot part, that almost looks like cable, but it's not quite cable. And then she's got the same delicate pattern around her cuffs and around the hem of her top, and it's all just in the same grey. And so that's what they're wearing, and they could almost be interchangeable. I don't know if you would put the grey outfit on a boy just because of the embroidered flowers, but they're not obvious, and I'm sure it would be okay on a little boy. So I kind of think of these two outfits as mix and match, or chop and change, I should say. You have seen them before in the past, but it's been a while, and they fit the babies perfectly. They're that size that I love for them, 50 centimetres or 0 months. They fit them perfectly. So that's really what I came on to show you and tell you. And I also just want to say that I have started the twins and I'm in love already. I just am enjoying making them so much. I've got so many ideas in my head. So I've been having a great time with them. I've thought of fabulous things for their layettes. Yes. I don't want to give anything away because it's going to be a surprise when they're finished, but they're gorgeous and yes, just heaven. So I'm in heaven. I have to go to work tonight, unfortunately, but for a few hours. But the day is mine, and now that I've done everything I had to do for the day, I've caught up, and now I can just sit down and paint. So that's really brilliant for me. Yes, I mean, it's funny how half the day goes just by catching up on what needs to be done. It's crazy. You sort of feel when you get up in the morning, I've got a whole day ahead of me, but rarely works out that way. There's always stuff to do, isn't there? Things to check on, phone calls to make, things to deal with everywhere in the house. But anyway, that's done, and now it's my turn to sit down and paint. So I just wanted to come on and say hello and good morning to you. I should say good afternoon, seeing as the morning has disappeared. To you all, thank you for your comments on my last couple of videos. They're very lovely. I appreciate them. And I think I'm up to date with my replies, which is good, isn't it? It's wonderful. So now I can upload this one and start afresh just with this one. So that makes me feel glad, makes me feel organised and up to date, and it's all good. So thank you everyone, and if you're new, I better just tell you who these two babies are, just in case you don't know. So the little one in the grey is Twin B, and she is my Pippa. I call her Pippa, and she's Twin B by Bonnie Brown. And the little one in blue is Twin A by Bonnie Brown, and I call him Jonty. They could be either gender, it doesn't matter, but that's how I've assigned them. So Twin A is my boy called Jonty, and Twin B is my girl called Pippa. And they're adorable. They're quite small babies, maybe about 17.5 inches, I think they are. So they fit that size 50 centimetre perfectly, which is a European size. In Australian terms, they usually wear 5 zeros, or sometimes 4 zeros, which is called newborn. So they are like a small newborn. They're not like a preemie-sized baby. They're bigger than that. So I think they're about 17.5 inches, and I made them a few years ago. They need some upkeep. They need some, especially Jonty. He's floppier than Pippa, so he needs some stuffing, and they both their arms are turning shiny. I think it's the different kind of vinyl or something is different. You know how some parts go shiny, and it's not like I handle the arms more than, like the hands aren't shiny. So they do need some upkeep, but they've been around for a fair few years, these two. And one day I'll do some upkeep, but you know, they're fine. They're my babies and they're not going anywhere, so Anyway, so I'll get to my workroom now and I'll upload this video for you, and I'll talk to you all very soon. So everyone, please take care and be kind to each other. Bye bye.